Hi Scorpio, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 15th to the 21st of December. Let's begin. You feel like a reed in the wind, not in a bad way, but like you're feeling the wind today, and not today, this week. Maybe you're feeling it while you're watching me as well, the wind outside, maybe it's windy where you are. But you're feeling the wind in general, like blowing against you, like you're feeling alive is what that means. It's like I see you just out there, just kind of like doing a Titanic. You know, like when they go in the Titanic and they're like this and they're like on the edge of the ship. It's kind of like that. You feel like you're on the edge of your life, or what you think is the edge of the life, but it's not. You're just moving into the unknown. And you're feeling the wind. It's like you feel very alive this week. And good and alive. Like you're feeling very good. Like it's like I think they're looking out at the sunset or something like that when they're in Titanic, when they're on the edge of the ship. It's like you're looking at, you know, the beauty of the beauty of your path, the beauty of your life, and you feel very good inside, like that your path in life is what you want exactly from life, and it feels like you've become very complete, like you're very whole, you're wholesome, and you're just feeling very alive at this moment, knowing that you're on a ship carrying you forward. Not to say the ship is going to be like the Titanic, but it's like you're moving forwards very quickly. It doesn't feel quick, but it is. It's like when you're on a ship, you can't tell how fast it's moving, especially if it's a big ship. But it's only when you go to the edge you can see, oh yeah, we're moving really quick. So it's kind of like you're lost, kind of caught up, not lost, but kind of caught up in what you're trying to do with your life at this time. I'm hearing finding your purpose. So it's like you're in this land where your purpose lies. If you watched me before, it's like I always see where your purpose lies is in a land, and you have to get there through a dimension. And what separates it usually is water, and so you have to traverse over water, and which is representative of the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about transition, healing, release, in order for you to get to the next land where your purpose lies. And you've been on this land for a little while now, and you're still finding what your purpose is, but you're going in the right direction. You're on the right direction to finding what it is that you truly desire from life. I'm hearing love. So maybe you're gonna have like a deep romantic connection with somebody. You desired love deeply. You desired a kind of love like the Adams family kind of love. Like you want someone like, I forgot Mr. Adams and Mrs. Adams. I forgot what their names are, but I think it's Gomez and Patricia. But you want that kind of love. I'm not sure about the series, but I'm talking about like the movie and the cartoons from the olden days. Like you want that kind of love. If you look at like Mr. Adams and Mrs. Adams from like the cartoons from like bloody hell, it was like 1990 something. If you look at that, that's the kind of love you want. I'm not sure about the new movies that have come out, but you're going to have a very deep romantic connection with someone coming in very soon. That's gonna make you feel like a child again. It's gonna be like a Titanic type of relationship, where like you and that person is gonna be very connected. Like you're gonna meet in unlikely circumstances and get connected very quickly, and you're gonna fall for them very strongly, and they're gonna fall for you very strongly. So let's jump into your reading and see exactly what else is going to unfold here this week. This love could be coming in this week, as you're sort of minding your business, and not minding your business, but loving your journey is probably what I'd like to say. You're more focused on yourself at this time, and it's just kind of coming in, I'm hearing unexpectedly. So let's see what else exactly is going on for you here. Ooh. You should probably listen to that song by Celine Dion. It's playing in my, it's playing in my head. My heart will go on. It's significant for you here, particularly between from Wednesday onwards. The energy is very beautiful at this time as well. So your current energy is you've been going through a stage recently, up until recently, where you felt very imprisoned, you felt very trapped by your reality, very restricted. It was making you feel negative. It's like I'm seeing you, I don't know if I've said this to you, if it was someone else, but it's like you're not saying you are a sheep, but you've been like this white sheep. Check out what the significance of a sheep is, like what's the spiritual meaning. It's going to be significant for you. But you were like this white sheep in a meadow, and it was like this fence was around you, and you knew for a long time that this fence was around you, and you didn't, like, you tried to break free of it before, but you were like, it's, you know, a waste of my time, I can't do it. And this fence has been removed because you've been healing yourself, healing your subconscious mind, healing your shadow self in particular. And so your shadow self is, you've been doing more healing on your shadow self, and so now the fence was removed, and it was a white fence as well. And so the fence was removed, and but you were still unable to make a move in a certain direction, or any direction for that given matter, beyond that wall of fence that was there. And now you've been at a stage right now where you've been going through this healing, up until this ended. You've been going through this healing of really transitioning from this place. So you've been allowing yourself to move, finding a lot of healing, and this ties back into what I was saying in the vision of like you being on the ship, transitioning at this time. You can literally see she's on the ship, and you're being ferried away by your spiritual guides here that are leading you into a much happier future. You're releasing the old, releasing, you know, these beliefs, releasing this sort of not persona, but like you're releasing this I would say, yeah, it is a persona of like you can't go beyond the fence. You're releasing this energy, releasing this fear of being able to move forward. You're seeing a lot of healing at this time, and a lot of personal growth, and this is a time of transition. You're still in this transition of fully moving away from this energy of feeling trapped, feeling imprisoned by your physical reality. And like you can see here, her hands are bound and she can't see where she's going. Like you've become free of all of this. Like the truth is in this situation that she's really bound here, with her hands and with, you know, the blindfolders on her head. Whereas these swords that are around her, they make a cage, but she can get out of them easily. But if only she was able to take it off. In the story here, she's imprisoned against her will because she loves the prince. And so because she loves the prince, the king's counselor hears her and decides to imprison her. And so they come in the middle of the night and they basically imprison her, and she has no choice but to do as they say, because she's a commoner, she's a peasant. So it's like circumstances in your life were not in your favor, circumstances in your life were against you, and you had to go with what was going on. Like you had no other choice. And so, but you've gone through it successfully here, and you're transitioning at this time. And as you're transitioning, you're gaining a lot of clarity. You're no longer seeing things objectively. Like you've opened your heart, you've opened your eyes. I'm seeing blindfolds a lot here, so it's like your eyes were really covered to the truth. Like you were really unaware of who you truly were. Like you were living a certain persona, living a certain way, trying to almost be like a certain type of way because of the people around you. Like you tried to have this persona that people around you that you looked up to had this kind of persona, so you embodied this persona and lived by it because you were like, this is accepted, this is what's going to make me successful. But it's like your eyes, you had this blindfold on, and now this blindfold is being removed, and you're having a lot of clarity about your life in general, about a lot of things in your life, what you want to do, who you want to be, the kind of experiences you want to have in your life, what you should be chasing after. I feel very strongly like you were chasing after negative emotions before, and like you've come to realize that the negative emotions just lead to more negative emotions. And you're right, if you have hatred and anger inside of you, the universe will give you more situations where you get to experience hatred, where you get to experience anger, where you have love and compassion and joy inside of you. This universe will give you more situations where you get to experience love, where you get to experience joy, and where you get to experience more compassion, or your life being compassionate towards you. So you notice at this time, as you're gaining this clarity. So this is a really beautiful energy of you just trusting where you're being guided. Like you're just here. You can see she's, almost like crying in the Six of Swords. This is where she's basically before she, the prince basically confesses to her that and apologizes. This is at this point where he rejects her initially, simply because she's a peasant and he's with his brothers and they're all royalty, and he doesn't want to see himself as someone low to fall in love with a commoner. So he cusses her out when she tries to introduce him. They've never met before, but she's madly in love with him, and so but he actually is in love with her as well. But at this point, he's in denial because he's not truly authentically being himself, and so her mother gives her advice that you need to go to the sea and release your emotions. Go to the sea and let out your pain to the sea. And so this is what she does, and this is what this journey is about. And it's interesting because I saw in the vision you're traveling on the sea. Obviously, you're on a ship. So it's like you might be near a body of water, but I feel like the ship in particular is like what I was saying, is that place in between dimensions, where you're traveling in right now, where you're on the land of your purpose, but it's like you're traveling even more inwards. It's like I'm seeing like you've come into the land where the dimension where your life was, and you've come in. Okay, no, you've been traveling by ship. You haven't actually reached the land yet, but you're in that dimension, but you're still in the water. Okay, so you haven't landed yet. So you're about to land, I guess, during this week, or you could be going on for a bit longer because I'm seeing here again there is a ship of water. So it might be like the Titanic, where they fall in love on the ship. So it's like you haven't found your purpose yet, but you're still finding it. But you're in that land. You're in the land of your purpose, and you being in the land of your purpose is very significant because it means things are just gonna happen for you very naturally. It's like Dorothy when she goes in Wonderland. Like she's never been there before, but everyone welcomes her. Everyone gives her stuff. Like people are very nice to her, and she's able to make friends and do things and have fun, and she's not worried about her life in general until obviously she meets the witch. But and other than that, she's very happy being there, and it's like that's her land for her purpose, because she hasn't found her purpose, but she's enjoying because she's in the right alignment to her truth, and because of that, like she's able to be in that dimension where her purpose lies, and not necessarily be connected with her purpose, but still being very close to being there and being supported and being loved. It's like you're not forcing an energetic pathway that doesn't exist. You're not forcing yourself to go to live a certain way that is not in alignment with you. And that requires a lot of energy to create a pathway that's not meant for you. Like your soul has made like this pathway for yourself before you were born, incarnated at this time in this life, and your soul created this energetic pathway for you to follow in the darkness. So it's like at this time, like if you try to make your own pathway in the darkness, it's going to expend a lot of your energy. It takes a lot of energy to do something like this, believe me, and you won't have any energy for anything else, for manifesting, for enjoying life. You're just going to feel tired all the time. So you are following this is why you feel energetic as well, because things are naturally unfolding for you, and you're staying open to letting things unfold rather than chasing things. Like when something comes into your life and you feel that it's good, I see that you have been asking your heart questions in regards to situations, and you gain clarity as a result. And this is very good for you because it's helping you move closer and closer towards for true fulfillment, true happiness, true love, and true wealth in general. So, jumping into your reading, your theme for the week is the Eight of Pentacles. So, this week, the experiences you're going through are giving you a sense of mastery. Not just a sense, but you're gaining mastery here this week from the experiences you're going through, polishing your skills, feeling more determined. The Eight of Pentacles here, he's working on his craft, and he's perfecting his craft. You can see all the pentacles are different shapes and sizes. I don't know if you can see him, but they're all different shapes and sizes, and it's representative of him trying to perfect what he's creating, trying to perfect his harvest, so that it's perfect. So he's in the process, he's in this workshop working on, his craft and making it better as much as he can. And this is in regards to you. You're polishing yourself at this time, polishing your skills, feeling more determined because you're moving closer and closer to being in more and more in alignment. And this is polishing you, polishing your energy, and removing anything that doesn't serve you when it comes into your life. Like you're able to recognize, because you're in full alignment, when things come into your life, you're able to recognize, no, this is not for me, or this is for me. I feel connected to this. So this week is you're going through mastery. This week you're leveling up from the apprentice to the master. Between Monday and Wednesday, you're going through this energy of the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands here between Monday and Wednesday is that you're actively looking for your happiness at this time, being very courageous, making courageous moves, feeling very creative to do things creatively, not just make things, but live a way that is creative, like living in a way that makes you feel good. Like it's very creative. It's not the way you've ever lived before, and that's why it's creative. It's like it's something that you're really connected with, but you're living in a way that's creative. You're making all these plans, doing things that are making you feel growth. Like you're seeing a lot of growth at this time and feeling generous, but you have the discernment with your generosity of who you give your energy to and time to. That you're also very spiritually protected at this time, and you're feeling very lucky. The Queen of Wands here, she hears about the story of the One Maker from her son, who is the prince who goes to learn with him, and she welcomes the One Maker with open arms. So it's like you've been welcoming spirituality into your life with open arms, and you're at this point now where you are embodying your spirituality. Like you can see she's holding this wand, she's incorporating it into her lifestyle of incorporating spirituality into your lifestyle, and clarifying. This Queen of Wands is the Nine of Cups. So you're finding material happiness as a result. It's like your dreams are coming true. You recognize your dreams are coming true because you're starting to see fruition that's making you feel very fulfilled, making you feel very abundant, making you feel very content with your life and where it's going, because you're literally gaining some material security, financial security, financial control, and you're not having to be in a situation where you need money at this time, where you need things to happen for you. You're gaining this anyway. You're gaining material happiness here between Monday and Wednesday. I feel like some sort of money is coming in for you. Where is this coming in from? It's been coming in because you've won the war inside of you. It's like you've gone through this great shift, and you've shown yourself how resilient you are. You've shown yourself how great your strength is, and so you've passed some tests as of late, and you're in this position now where the universe is really looking out after you. Gods and goddesses are watching over you. You're being crowned as like this royal person, that you've gone through this energetic upgrade from a commoner to royalty, and so you're now being looked after in the physical. You can see that, well, you can't see it because it's black and white, but she's got a yellow robe on, which signifies the physical realm, the physical reality. And so you're being very protected here and looked after here in the physical reality, just simply because you're ready for the next cycle. You're ready for what's next. Like I was saying, you're in this land where your purpose lies. So things are going to start working out for you better than you can expect. Between Wednesday and Friday, You're coming into unity and balance here, just within yourself, but you're also meeting this person that I was saying in the channel. You're meeting your soul lover here between Monday and Wednesday. This person is going to be very harmonious with you, balanced with you, and you're going to be very united together. And clarifying this is the judgment card. So you're literally being, your soul is calling you to this person, and this person's soul is calling them to you. So it is like a relationship, like, you know, Jack and Rose from Titanic. You're gonna have this kind of relationship with this person. This person is coming in very strong for you, and you're coming in very strong. Your souls are calling each other, and you're both you're both a part of each other's life's purpose here. Like, you're meant to be together in this lifetime for it's just happiness. Like, and seeing this rainbow here as a happiness, like it's a divine love that you're gonna have, you and this person. It's very healing, your love. This love is gonna heal both of you, and you're gonna be very connected and very loving with one another. You're gonna be very close and be very open to one another about the relationship and just about just things in general. Yeah, because this relationship is coming in because you've been doing everything by yourself. You've been carrying great burdens by yourself, feeling weighed down by life in general. Like, you really want someone. You really want someone because you feel very unhappy. You feel dissatisfied with the way things are going in your life, and you feel very bored. You feel very bored, and you're like contemplating what is missing. It's this relationship that's missing. This relationship is coming in very strong here. Yeah, very strong. You're gonna build a family together, you and this person. You're gonna have kids with this person. You're gonna have a very, very strong relationship. This is your soul lover, literally your soul lover, and you're gonna be very, very loving towards one another. You're gonna, like I say, you're gonna become very harmonious and very balanced by being together. Your souls are, you're having a breakthrough here in love. Is what it is. It's like a major breakthrough in love. You're gonna find victory. You're gonna feel very victorious, feel very successful, very enthusiastic about, you know, being with this person, and it's gonna be reciprocal. It's not gonna be a one-sided relationship. It's gonna be very much so. This is your person. Literally, you can see they're quite evenly matched. This is literally your person coming in here between Wednesday and Friday. Between Friday and Sunday, you're going through this energy of the Four of Wands. So you're celebrating this homecoming with this person. Again, this ties back into this mastery. You're gaining mastery over your life here. Mastery over yourself is what I'd like to say. Mastery over yourself that's leading to a better life. And you know, this energy of the Four of Wands is basically you having this homecoming of like you finally meeting this person after such a long time, and you're celebrating with this person. Like, you're in great harmony with them. And clarifying, this is the Ten of Cups, so this is like a fairy tale ending you're having here with this person. It's like you're having this divine love, literally a divine love with this person, feeling blissed out, like you're going to be having very sensual and intimate moments with this person, feeling blissed out just by being with this person. This person's going to bring you great comfort. Again, harmony is a very big thing here. Like, you guys are going to be very harmonious together, and you're going to notice that you're very harmonious. You do things in sync. Like, you might be finishing each other's sentences, and you might be doing things that are just very harmonious, like dressing up, and you'll be wearing the same colors unintentionally, like something like that. Like, it's going to be very cute, but you're going to be very harmonious together, and it's going to be a divine love for you. This is a love that you've been waiting for. It's coming in here very strongly during this week. Again, you should listen to that song from Titanic, Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On, because it's very significant here for you. You will be meeting this person here during this week, and yeah, because this is marking the completion of this current cycle in love for you. Like, this is the completion of this cycle, so this is the official end of it. This is the universe saying that this is the official end of this cycle that you've been in with love. And so moving forward, you know, this is a huge accomplishment for you. You're going to be integrating all the lessons that you've learned in past relationships and incorporate that into this new relationship, and you're going to continue moving forward, and I see you reaching your purpose at some point in the near future. So let's pull you out some challenges to see what's trying to affect you this week from moving forwards. The challenges will appear in one way or another, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. It will show up in one way, and it's trying to keep you down and keep you stuck on in your current reality. So when this challenge does come into your life, it's best not to give it energy, and that's how you kill it off. So let's see what your challenge is here for the week. So your challenge here for the week is doubt. You doubting that you've mastered yourself, lacking the respect for yourself, lacking authority of your life, feeling like you're not the authority, feeling like you've not become wiser, like you're just imagining things, like you haven't gone through this huge transformation that you have been going through in the last few months. You have been going through a huge transformation in the last few months, and you are being piggybacked by the spirit here. But it's just this doubt that you haven't mastered yourself. You're like, maybe I don't know anything, and maybe I'm not wise, maybe I'm not the authority, maybe I can't make decisions for myself. You're more than capable of doing so, and this doubt is affecting you in a way where you're doubting. You're losing faith. This doubt is making you lose faith and hope that divine blessings are coming in for you. But divine blessings have been coming in for you, and more of them will be coming in as you become more and more free from the things that are trapping you, from the things that are that you're giving energy to already. You're becoming free of those things, and as you do so, you will receive more and more divine blessings. But here at this point, you're lacking the faith, lacking the hope that things are going to change for you, and you're like struggling to see the progress that you've made, struggling to believe in yourself, struggling to expand your horizon and see how far you have come to, like, because you're still in the water, and you're in a new dimension, but you're not able to recognize that you're in a new dimension. You just feel like you're in the middle of nothing, but you're not. You've left the old dimension, you're in the new dimension, and this is a confirmation for you that you're on the right path, but you can't feel it because things haven't really actually changed for you physically. You've just been feeling changes and seeing things improving, just little things have been adding up, but they have been improving, but you haven't seen a significant change like you desire. It's because you haven't reached the land. You're going to reach the land at some point soon, but enjoy this moment that you're in right now, because you're finding love, like you're love on a cruise ship. It's something like that going on here. You're not actually on a cruise ship, but it's energetically speaking, you're on the ship. And this is the ship moving you forward very quickly towards your purpose. Like, you could be on any ship. I mean, here the ship is very small, but I'm seeing it like a big sort of ship. It's like a big white ship is what I'm seeing that's moving you forward. It's a very beautiful wooden ship that you're being moved on very quickly here. But you're not able to tell. Like I was saying, it's only when you're on the edge that you're able to see how fast you're going forwards. The rest of the time, you're not able to tell. So when you get to the edge and you're like on the edge and you're feeling the wind, you're gonna know that you're moving fast very quickly. You might be doing that scene from Titanic with this person where you're like, So let's put you out an outcome to see what your outcome is here. I'm feeling for this one. I'll take this one. So you're continuing to nurture yourself, and you're going to find prosperity as a result. It's interesting because they got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, and they're from two separate decks, but they're coming together. And this is also synonymous with you and this relationship. You're going to be like the King and Queen of Pentacles, which is a very beautiful energy. She is someone that is like a peasant in the beginning, and she falls in love with, no, she's not a peasant in the beginning. So she has two sisters, and she basically is very kind. She's very nice, and she helps people as she goes along in her journey. And he's obviously a prince at some point, and he goes to learn from her how to grow pentacles, and she openly teaches him, and they go through this journey on how growing pentacles, and during the process they might fall madly in love with one another. And so this is quite interesting because it's obviously you're falling in love with someone here this week, falling madly in love with someone this week. And it's interesting because it's from two different decks, so it's like from two different walks of life that you guys are going to meet, but it's going to be like you're going to be the King and Queen of Pentacles, like you're made for each other. There's going to be no denial here that you and this person that are meant to be together. And so you're finding fulfillment here. You're being very practical and confident, and you're seeing a wealth of caring, a wealth of compassion, a wealth of love coming in here this week for you. This is your outcome, and finding more calm and being able to be more balanced. You're going to be more balanced here by the end of this week, and your mind is going to become very clear. You're going to have this clear thinking. You're going to be able to be self-expressive, as well as being able to communicate effectively your ideas with the people you love and just in general. And you're manifesting very quickly at this time. You are stepping into divine masculine energy by the end of this week here, taking inspired action, following creative impulses towards your manifestations. And that's what the secret of manifestation is. You can't just sit around. You have to take inspired action and follow creative impulses in order to manifest your desires and to be in your power. This is how you do it, and this is what you're doing. And I feel very strongly as you're trying to find your purpose here. Even though you're finding your love, you're trying to find your purpose here, and the universe is coming in here by the end of this week and saying, you deserve to find out what this is. So by the end of this week, you're going to find out what it is that you want to do here as a purpose, for your purpose. Like, you're going to be planning and investing here by the end of this week. You will have to persevere in order for it to grow. As you can see, he's been at it. He's been trying to make it grow, and he's like at this point now where he's looking at it, he's like, oh, I can't believe it's growing so much. But he's had to work it out and figure it out how to make it grow. And so you're going to be doing this here, but by the end of this week is figuring out how to make your purpose grow. You're going to be planning and investing, and you will have to persevere in the near future, but you will see a lot of growth from this. So there's a fantastic reading for you here, Scorpio. I'm going to leave your reading here. If you'd like to book a reading, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.